Assalamu alaikum, Sharif.
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I have a question regarding the present days. It's not a must for everybody to become a scholar. But if somebody wants to work as a full-time Daee, is it a must for him to become a scholar, or what should be the minimum amount of knowledge he should acquire? At the same time, in the present days, who gets more priority, a Daee or a scholar? Jazakallah khairan.
Well, Jazak. First of all, the word Da'i is something that is new in the sense it is not an occupation. Every Muslim is a Da'i by default. Allah the Almighty says in the Holy Quran, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Who is better in rhetoric? Which means, in Arabic, there is no one better than those who call to Allah. So, the word Da'i as an occupation was not there at the time, except recently. And unfortunately nowadays, because the people have so much little knowledge of Islam, that you find people who are full-fledged Da'i, in the sense that people who do not have knowledge, like us, for example. We are not scholars, we are not knowledgeable in Islam to the extent to be considered anything. However, people look at us nowadays as Da'is, or students of knowledge. And you would find people not working, not doing anything, or lectures and giving conferences and workshops, not because they are good in knowledge, because they are the best around. And this shows you how little people have devoted these people to give da'wah and to teach people, while they themselves need to learn more and more and more about Islam. So, your question is, who is a scholar? Definitely a scholar. A Da'i is anyone on the street, any person fixing tires, for example, can be a Da'i. When someone comes to him and tells him to change the tires or to align them, and he's smoking, and this brother says, Akhi, smoking is haram. You know that this is not something that pleases Allah. He's doing da'wah. Da'wah is not limited to holding a mic and standing on the podium and giving lecture. This is not da'wah per se. This is part of it. So many great da'is are nobody to us, but they are one of the greatest da'is at the sight of Allah. Those who fill up their car trunks with literature and leaflets and go on wherever they meet non-Muslims, they give them the necessary pamphlets in their language with a big smile, telling them what to do and where to visit so that they can learn more about Islam and leave. Allah knows how many people accepted Islam through them. So, to go back to your question, if I still remember it, that a Da'i is not an occupation. But these recent times, because of the knowledge is so little with the people, they have accepted people to be a full-time Da'i and to give them whatever knowledge possible that would increase their iman and get them closer to Allah. And I hope this answers your question.